Warning, I, Dan Langs, am going to completely blow your mind during this Minecraft video. So if you enjoy console Minecraft, hit that like button, and subscribe for more block placing awesomeness. Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to another episode of Danville Upgrades. Another Wednesday, another upgrade. And guys, we're going to be taking a look at the winner of last week's poll, and that was the Glowstone Bar and Grill. This one got 56% of the vote, so it was actually another tight vote there. And we are going to be upgrading this build this episode. So we're just going to take a look at it here as usual in its original form, and then we'll get started with the upgrade. A couple of things I noticed about this build. It's actually not that bad. The design for this, in some ways, I actually do really like. This front area I think is pretty cool with the red and the glowstone and the black. I think it's a good combo. Overall, though, this build is a little bit too small on the outside. There's no parking lot for this place. There's just basically just like a walkway. That's it. So we'll definitely be adding a parking lot, probably in this empty space over here. And overall, I would say I would like to make the building a little bit taller, just a little bit larger in general, and maybe make the floor plan have a little bit more sense to it, which we will check out right now. So if we go in here, we kind of have this like front opening area, and this place is interesting because there's actually a step down underground. So it's kind of like a below the ground level, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I'm going to keep this though for the upgrade. I think I'm going to make it back on ground level. And I'm also going to modify the interior like quite a bit. I don't think I'm really going to change or keep, I should say, anything from this interior because it is, I'm not really a big fan of it. I think it's a little bit unorganized, and there's just kind of like random slabs placed all over the place. I'm not really a big fan, so I'll definitely keep a bar area and seats probably up against this wall, but it'll ultimately probably look a lot different. I'm also going to add restrooms and a kitchen in the back if I'm going to try to make space for that. So that is the Glowstone Bar and Grill. We're doing a commercial build this time. We're not actually doing a house, and I think this will be very interesting to see what we can do with the remake. I think I'm probably going to use coal instead of black wool. I think that might look a little bit better, but I'm going to try to keep the nether theme as well, and it should be interesting. So let's see what I can come up with. Guys, without further ado, let's get started with the revamp. And with the power of magic, we have ourselves a brand new build. So here is the Glowstone Bar and Grill upgraded to 2017. One thing you're going to notice right off the bat is it's a lot larger. I made the build significantly taller, especially with this central part of the build. That's like, you know, almost 3 times the size, I think. And I thought that doing something like that would help to provide emphasis to the front and, you know, also just make it feel like it's a little bit more proportional, you know, to like a regular size build and the interior and everything like that. So as far as the shape is concerned, I went very similar. I obviously switched up the block choice a little bit, but I tried to keep that darker theme. So we used coal, like I said I was going to, instead of black wool. And then I also used some nether brick to keep the nether theme, as well as quartz, because after all, quartz definitely ties into the nether theme, since you can, you know, find quartz in the nether after all. I added a outside sitting area here with a door and a window that connects to the inside. And then over here, I added a parking lot, like I said I was going to do. So this build makes a little bit more sense now in terms of just, you know, how it's laid out. So let's take a look at the interior. I kept this front lobby area with a little reception desk, and kept the height to it as well, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then in here, we have the main layout of the room. So I kept everything on the same level. It's going to be ground level instead of dug into the ground. And I put some boosts up against the wall. And then I have these tables here in the middle, which are basically supposed to just be like standing tables. So you can kind of just stand around them. And then I also have some sit-down tables over here, as well as the bar area. In here, we have a nice, simple kitchen design. We got some refrigerators, as well as the grill and everything like that. So there's the kitchen. And then over here, we have ourselves the bathroom. I just have one bathroom in here. I didn't really have space for 2, so there's just one single bathroom, I guess, for this build. And then, of course, this is also the exit out to the outdoor sitting area. So there you have it, guys. There is the Glowstone Bar and Grill upgraded for 2017 Danville upgrade. I believe this is the 5th installment of the Danville upgrades. Yes, it is. And this is the first time we haven't done a house, which I thought was a little bit of an interesting twist. This one was actually
pretty hard to recreate. I spent a lot of time, probably a little bit more time than I would have liked on this front part, just trying to get a design that I really liked. And I'm ultimately very happy with how this turned out. I wouldn't say it's my best revamp so far. I still think last week's episode with the modern house was definitely a really nice revamp and probably better than this one. But I still think this is a very, very nice build, and it fits in here in the Danville upgrade series very, very nicely. So that's going to do it for this week's upgrade, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Real quick before we end the video, though, I'm just going to let you guys know that next week's revamp is going to be a surprise, so there's not going to be a straw poll for this one. I'm going to keep it a secret, and then you guys can find out next Wednesday. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes again for the 5th straight episode. In fact, we've hit like 700 likes on every episode. The support you guys have been giving this has just been absolutely incredible. I really appreciate it. So, guys, it's been Dan Lags. Thank you so much for watching this week's upgrade, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.